But to change from the old to the new may seem an impossible task. But first we start from ourselves, and then when we start, emanating that, we will have more strength to do the change. So like physical force, suppose I'm very strong, maybe I can fight 10 people. Mental force, maybe 1,000 people I can, but spiritual force means that you can create a lot of change, if we develop this spiritual force. So I put a little bit here about like how to act. Okay, we talk. I said, work on personal development. Personal development in the yogic way will expand your mind, and you will be able to include everyone, and you will get some inner force that you may not realize that you have it. So that will give this inner strength. Then in the social action, a little bit unite people. Like, let's say you are a few friends, you came here, then you unite in the sense, let's meditate together. You create some strength there. Maybe you are not doing anything, let's say, tangible in the society, but the force you are generating is important. So it's good, because when you are alone, it's difficult. You are alone. There is your mother, your father, your husband, your wife, your son, your daughter, and they are against, and so you don't find an environment. So you kind of, I wanted to meditate, and maybe tomorrow, and then the next retreat came, and he said, oh, in between the two, I didn't do anything. So this a little bit connection with others is important. Yes. And then you are getting collective mental strength. When you have some collective mental strength, then you can do some collective action. Then you can act a little bit in the society. And then you can feel that you are doing something more tangible.
I'm kind of likening it, what you're saying, to like a vibration. Like me alone, I'm creating this positive vibration around me. But when I get together with friends, that vibration goes even further, and then as a group, a community, it goes even more.
Yeah.
If you think of it like a gong or something, the bigger, the more resonation there is.
Yes. So you need that inner circle that is strong and then can expand and expand.
Vibrate.
Yeah. And so here is the slide I put that it's not only flowers, because difficulties will always come. But you should think that difficulty is a helping element, because when you face a difficulty, you become stronger and then you progress. So there will always be some opposition, especially when you talking about real spirituality. Always some opposition comes, from some unexpected source, and you should be ready to face it and feel that it's not negative. It's okay,
It's a learning experience.
Opposition is not always negative.
Yeah. So you shouldn't feel discouraged. You should feel that I have to find a way to overcome it.
I was sharing with Jessica that I was very depressed recently, and I Googled the Dalai Lama. He was having a conversation with Reverend Tutu, and he said, how can you be happy? Tutu to the Lama, you were thrown out of your country 50 plus years ago. He goes, well, what?
That's what he said.
That's what Tutu said to the Lama, and the Lama comes back and he says, if I stayed in my palace, I'd be a Lama in a palace, in a golden palace, and nobody would know who I am. He said, now I've traveled the world and people know who I am. So he found that in a really bad place.
Some kind of silver lining.
Yeah.
That was the same conversation about teachers'
Yeah.
experience.
About the testament.
If you see the stories, there is always this kind of situations happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's kind of like a balance between lightness and darkness. There's got to be one to have the other, so you're going to have those challenges, but then when you overcome them, you're that much stronger. And I think you learn more from it, and you remember that stuff.
yeah.
Like if everything is always a constant going good, going good, going good, there's no ups and downs. You don't learn your resilience and learn things from it.
Yeah.
Like if I didn't try to drive a car, I wouldn't know I can.
I
True.
think we all have our own personal exodus, and we go through things. We
Yeah.
come through it, and
Yeah.
we have to come through it. This is,
And you know, every day is a little bit like a battle. Like from the time you wake up in the morning, like suppose we wake up every day, we do some meditation 5 a.m. No? So when you wake up, you feel, oh my God, it's already 5 a.m. and then I have to wake up. So every day is a little bit effort that you wake up, you meditate, and one day you're a little bit sick, or you ate something that was not good and things. So always it's not that everything is like a road, downhill, no? There will always be things like that.